It was
Back in week 2, the Bengals won an instant classic in their first matchup against the Cowboys. Can Dallas even the score? Find out next on EA Sports.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champions Cincinnati Bengals taking on the NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis and CD, the Bengals. Well, they're officially no fluke. Champions of the AFC for a second consecutive year.
And how about the Cincinnati Bengals franchise? Before last year, they had not won a playoff game since January of 1991. They are now 0-3 in Super Bowls with the loss last year to the Rams, 2 previously to Joe Montana 49ers in the 1980s, looking to get their first championship in this one.
Meanwhile, the Cowboys have had some ups and downs since their last Super Bowl appearance, but they're back for the 9th time, trying to win number 6 and tie the Patriots and Steelers. For the Cowboys, their last Super Bowl title quite a while ago, January of '96.
And those were great teams. Jimmy Johnson was their head coach, Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, all Hall of Famers. They were known as the Triplets. But then you go further back to those great teams in the 70s, led by Hall of Fame coach Tom Landry, Roger Staubach at quarterback, Tony Dorsett at running back. Those were great teams as well. This one, trying to create their own identity.
Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
2 years ago, we saw Dak Prescott carted off the field with a major injury. And 2 years later, here he is leading his Cowboys into the Super Bowl. What a rewarding moment for one of the league's most inspirational players.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Play action now, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he'll get nothing out of that one. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing, Prescott. Incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Here's Williams to return. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by last season's comeback player of the year in his 3rd season now. It's Joe Burrow.
And everyone was quick to say after a heartbreaking loss in last year's Super Bowl, don't worry, Joe Burrow will get back here again. But we all knew that was no guarantee, yet he's lived up to it. 1 year later, here he is leading the Bengals back for a shot at redemption in his 2nd Super Bowl appearance.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From midfield now, Burrow. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs, and let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
On 2nd and 11 now, Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Here we go. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Burrow on first down. Able to find Higgins. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Here we go.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Here's Burrow. Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion. And the Bengals are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's first and goal. Mixon will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They go play action with Burrow. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Micah Parsons. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. Now it's Burrow. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Now, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows of movement. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And exactly how fast was he going? According to NeXT stats, 21.7 miles per hour. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive.
Here we go.
They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
11 MT. 11.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Burrow looking to pass. He connects quickly to Jamar Chase. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown Bengals. Jamar Chase, 75 yards. And the Bengals are able to move back in front. So the points He's coming fast and furious in this opening quarter. Whoa.
Yeah, both defenses, they're looking pretty exploited right now with the way these offenses are attacking. They are a step behind, back on their heels, whatever cliche you want to use. Right now, they're trying to figure out how to slow them down. Now, I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a loss of the yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. The Bengals with 2 extra DBs. A nickel look on 3rd.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
Prescott to throw it. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
At the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That's on Jackson Carman, 2nd-round pick in 2021. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. He's got some room to operate. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Bengals are in for 6. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. They go to Elliott again. And he's got some space here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Here's Prescott. And this one is incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 1 quarter done, 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 56. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second quarter. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Prescott, forced out to his left. He'll fire this deep for Gallup, and it's knocked away and incomplete. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Throwing, Prescott. Washington's got it, and they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. On 4th down, Prescott goes off, and on comes the Cowboy kicker, Brett Maher, for the field goal try. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Here we go.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
11 Thomas.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Burrow, open man is Chase, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 4 catches already here in this Super Bowl. He's got another first down. Mixing up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Here we go.
Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground. Mixing again. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now Burrow. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Oh, looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they take it over, we step aside. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash, this from 53. McPherson's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense because
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Prescott on first down. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Inside give to Elliott. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Elliott running right. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Prescott. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Brett Maher down for the Cowboy field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by Maher is good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20 to 10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Jamar Chase hoping to be in center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Burrow will throw. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. McPherson on for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. Pollard to return from the end zone. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
bring on 2nd and 8. Prescott. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he is going to have the Cowboys' 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. To the air again, Prescott. Over the middle to Beckham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. From the red zone now, Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn that field and gain any yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Left side to Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the 2nd, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the 2nd quarter strong. A little bit of time left. The extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Bengals going to take over late in this 1st half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. 1st down. Here's Burrow. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. Now the Bengals going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. 2nd and 10.
11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's got a man. Complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
How about the 1st half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half.
Here we go.
From the 35 back to work on 2nd and 4.
11 MT. 11 Thomas.
Now it's Burrow. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in this 1st half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Pollard to return from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Down the numbers. There he goes. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone.